What's up? What's up, guys? Jocko, Casper, everyone in here. I was hesitating on looking at the markets until I started stream, but I kid you not, I looked at markets after Jocko said selling or what. I couldn't help but smile. It looks beautiful today. It looks beautiful. We're gonna go over it. Don't worry, we're gonna go over it. But even though it looks beautiful, that does not mean price is gonna do what we want it to do. So of course, don't be full margining. But honestly, I think today's looking good for sales. What's up, Avion? Today's looking good, guys. And again, all I did was look at the daily and the 5 minute, and I think things are solid. So let's go into the daily real quick on DAX. Again, I know there's only 12 of you in here. Maybe I'll wait a little bit. We'll wait. Good morning, Adarya, Chris K. What's up, Jocko, Casper, everyone. Amazing. Run up those likes. Let's wait till we get like 20 people in here. You guys know how yesterday went though. Called a banger to you guys. Guys, is that not 2 days where I've called the full move? Where this one was, what the fuck happened? Why is it tweaking? Hello. All right, this one 1 to 7. Where'd this one run to? Why is it fucking? It's tweaking. Istanbul follow you? What happened? And this move ended up running for, I don't know why it's tweaking, a 125. So again, obviously I'm not going for those long shots, but I just wanted to show you that. But today, let's go into it. So daily time frame already, you guys know we've been looking pretty bearish or the last couple days, and I've been telling you I've been expecting price to run bearish. At this point we can flip up, but I still think price is bound to push a little bit lower. Looking at the 4 hour, we have facilitated that pullback that I was expecting, but we still have some imbalance sitting down here. We are reacting off of this demand. Again, that does not mean price is necessarily going to buy up. If we go down to the lower time frames, or if we just look at the daily one, we don't have a bottom wick. I don't think we do. No. So being we don't have a bottom wick, a lot of times you'll see price make that bottom wick. So I think price came up, filled this gap in from yesterday. It's going to top wick it, and during this session, we're going to flip to make that bottom wick. So if we look at the 5 minute, in confluence with that, we've already manipulated Tokyo highs, yesterday New York highs, and we still have these lows sitting down here. So if I can see something like this play out where we can catch some sells, guys, I'm shooting into these lows, truly, possibly into these lows. Why? Because I expect the daily to end up flipping entirely, even if it's just to quickly create that bottom wick, right? So what's up, Danny? How you been? UK 100 on the other hand, guys, daily isn't necessarily looking as good, but right now we just came up and swept Monday's high, so I think price is bound to sell, at least momentarily. On the hourly, we are looking pretty bullish, so again, we can expect price to facilitate a pullback. Does not mean it's going to happen now, but if we can get that kind of that confirmation at London Open, and what I mean by confirmation is if we just get like a break of this area with some good volume, I could see price selling off, even if it didn't take out Asia lows and come all the way down here, just to facilitate the pullback and come into the equilibrium of this leg here. So again, either way, I think sells look good on both. I'm not sure if I'm going to shoot for both. Maybe. We'll see. Again, something can happen and we could end up selling off pre-London Open. I don't want to see that, especially DAX. DAX looks way better than UK 100, but if we do sell off pre-London, I'm just going to sit on my hands on this one and I'll pay attention to UK 100. But again, we'll see. News 8:15 a.m. today. Thank you for letting me know, Casper. Let's peep it. I don't think it'll really affect me. I think we're chilling. 5 in the morning for me. But again, I think we got some good setups here, guys. I'm just hoping DAX holds here. Would be nice to see is if price filled this entire gap in. We haven't yet. We still have like a little bit remaining. If price did shoot up within the next 10 minutes, fill that would just be amazing. I could consider making stop shorter at that point here if price were to just break pretty strong at open and just shoot for that quick 1-1 down into Asia lows. Again, the reason I could shorten stop loss is just because if price filled in all its gaps, price in theory should not come any higher. Again, at open, yes, volume can play a massive part in us getting taken out, but if price were to break with some good volume, I think price is bound to sell off for at least a good bit, and at least into these lows, where at that point, if we had short stops, that'd be a 101. So what's up, Mally? How you doing? How are all you guys doing? It's popping. What's up? You guys got going on? I gotta take a piss. $28 people here on a win streak. Let's hopefully continue that win streak into the third day, and a fourth and a fifth. Yawn's crazy. We got 10 minutes, technically 11. Let's see what price does. We just filled in that gap. Hopefully we can kind of linger around this area. Again, we can shorten stop loss. I am going to go take a piss. So be right back. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I know you guys missed me. You don't have to say it. What's up, Bad Bicos? How you doing? My phone charger got all wrapped up. Where's Top Songs? Where's Cartooning? Where's the OGs? There's a lot of people, OGs in here. Jocko, of course. Price is looking good, guys. I'm kind of liking it. Kind of liking sales. Whoa, what just happened? This audio stream's very slower than recommended. Is everything good? Is stream good, guys? Stream good? I hope so. I'm getting told otherwise. Yeah, all right. We're chilling. All good, perfect. So you guys just waiting. It's a long waiting game. Nothing interesting going on other than price did come fill in this gap, which is beautiful. Love seeing that. Can definitely shorten stops now if price were to go bearish here. What's the pair called? This is DAX or JR30, and this is FTSE or UK100. If you're trading futures, it's called something different. I don't know what it is. I don't trade futures, but if it's certain platforms or certain firms, if you're trading, funded, they don't offer UK100 or DAX. Kind of sucks. But yeah, we've been killing it, man. Gonna kill it again tonight. Price is looking pretty good compared to last night, and last night was still a winner, but and again, like that's how it can be sometimes. Sometimes it's the bad or the trades that don't look as good that end up being winners, and the trades that look picture perfect that end up being losers. Again, a loss is bound to happen. Win, I don't know. Usually we run like a 5-win streak before that happens, so let's run that. Let's catch a W today. Simple. Still got a solid good little while. Wait around. Possibly, Jocko. Possibly. Honestly, it's looking pretty good, man. I'm thinking if price does end up pushing bearish, we're gonna sell off, even if it's momentarily, just to facilitate this pullback within this range. Even if it's just to do that, it may come down Asia lows. I'm not gonna push for that, but I'm kind of liking it. But again, I just want you guys to come in here with your own plan, your own setup, say every single fucking stream. Because again, if you guys want to sell both, do it. I don't know if I'm not too sure yet. It depends how price looks as we again open into London. So we'll see. I like DAX a lot. Does not mean DAX is going to be the winner. You know. But I like this reaction on UK 100 too. It looks really nice. $27 people in here. You guys are all amazing. Hope you know that. We're gonna run it up tonight. We'll see what happens. See what happens. Futures rise, UK delaying. Do you guys pay attention to any of this bullshit down here? Anyone? It's not bullshit. Sorry if like you take this shit religiously and I called it bullshit. I didn't mean that, but slow. See if there's anything in Forex, guys. I haven't really been paying attention sometimes, but I tend to rely on Forex Factory more. Yeah, same. That's why I'd say it's not bullshit, because I mean I still go look at Forex Factory myself, and sometimes it's the same news. But yeah, again, Forex has been so chopped for me, guys. Like just not a lot of opportunity at all. And even if there is, it's just nothing like clean. And again, I'm not necessarily looking for the cleanest setup ever, but just nothing that allows me to even enter, right? And even if it does, a lot of times it just takes off from me. This was actually possibly kind of nice, but even not really. The structure's not the best in here. I may end up taking UK 100 too, guys. I mean, I like UK 100. If we get a good bearish reaction right at London Open, I could see myself shooting. You think that's chop? Take a look at crypto these days. Yeah. But I mean, dude, I used to be like main Forex, like just beginning of the year, opened like pretty strong. Like it gave me really good hopes for how the year was gonna go. But then everything just switched up. It really did. At least in the time frames I trade. I have some students that were killing it on the 5-minute. I just personally don't like going down to the 5-minute when it comes to Forex. I'm more intraday swing, but obviously indices is a different story. Sells, yes, I'm liking sells, man. Liking sells on both. I think DAX is really gonna shoot here, guys. I'm liking it. Stops are here, above these highs, kind of short. Again, you can run stops higher up if you want. I personally don't think I am, just because in my mind, price should not come any higher. Once it breaks this low, price should not come any higher unless it's invalid, and at that point, it's just gonna run higher, and I'll take the L and I'll walk away for the day. I'm fine with that. Again, we're already up on the week, and again, again, the picture perfect trade can be the losing trade. Not saying it will be, but I think we're gonna back out today. I think we're gonna have an amazing day. So we'll see how these sells go. UK 100 is looking pretty nice as well. Again, we're pretty far from Asia lows, which again, a lot of times price will come down and manipulate that. But even if we don't, we can still look to target this pullback. You ready, buddy? What's up, Cartoony? You little shit. Of course I'm ready. But again, if price just buys up, guys, I'm fine sitting on my hands. Honestly, I don't expect price to buy or to go long, but it could. Again, it's trading at the end of the day. Shot up momentarily. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm in neither trade right now. If price runs, I'm fine sitting on my hands. We're already up on the week. Called 2 W's this week on a win streak. Can you juggle? I'm not going to answer you. I already did. Fuck. Price could flip. I'm not necessarily expecting it to. If price wants to run bullish, it can definitely. But I'm still not saying DAX. If DAX flips here, makes a top wick and just completely sells, I may shoot. We know what happened yesterday. We'll see. Stops in this case now would be here though. Just FYI. But again, not in yet. I think price could just end up running bullish, and it is what it is. Again, you guys know I'll be back here tomorrow, so yeah, sometimes it does form a wick and just flips. We saw that yesterday. UK 100's out the picture, guys. Big time. At least as of right now. And DAX could fall along with it. So, but that's why we wait. That's why I don't shoot pre-market. Again, we never know. Yes, I had a strong bias, and I still have a strong bias, but price doesn't have to sell off just yet. So we can look at UK 100 because it looks like price is just running here. See if there's anything that we could be targeting, possibly previous day highs. That could be one. Again, massive bottom wick. UK 100 is definitely looking more bullish than anything, but you guys know what I look for, just those momentary sells, just to facilitate either a pullback or to come into an area of liquidity to just give price more fuel to then push back in its original direction. But DAX is looking solid. I mean, if price flips here, starts running bearish, I'm shooting. We got time though. We'll see. We're only 2 minutes into our open. It's a waiting game. Look what Jared did on June 19th, 7 p.m. PST. I caught that. June 19th. Why am I going to go back that far for you, Cartoony? Answer me that. What makes you think I'd do that? Sure you did, Cartoony. No, Lonnie's lurking. Like, she always does this, man. She can't say hey. But yeah, Cartoony, I doubt it. You're a gold trader. Hello, I just got here. I figured. Guys, price is fucking around on DAX. I want to see it do something. It'd obviously be nice to see both of them make a top wick and flip. But UK 100 is looking pretty bullish, and I could expect it to possibly run into yesterday's highs. But I still think DAX has room to sell. So we'll see what happens. And I could I can confidently say if price were to flip from here and break this area of support, it will sell off. Looks like a real manipulation candle. Yeah, it's fucking around a lot. Nice for mofos only pop out to diss me. Cartoony, it's okay. You deserve it. Guys, I'm not in, by the way. Move that over. Both these candles are kind of confirming that price is probably going to remain bullish. We'll see. Could just be one of those days. Again, I told you guys I came in to the markets very, very happy because of what I saw. as far as just structure and where price was sitting. But just because it's a good setup doesn't mean it's going to be a winning setup or even be a valid setup once it came down to entering. So in this case, we're kind of dealing with that. I think it's like the first time we've kind of dealt with this. I'm not saying we haven't sat on our hands before, but our cartoon, you're just entertaining is all. I heard your bottom bunk. Yeah, Cartoony is bottom bunk. He likes that shit though. Bro's weird. Next, you're just gonna get in buys without telling chat. Imagine. Nah. Again, guys, like I'm not saying buys couldn't take place and can't take place and weren't possibly valid. And again, you would have caught a 1-1 for sure. But personally, I like having a bias behind what I'm going to do before I do it. And yes, I'm technically being a breakout trader, but at least I have a fucking bias behind it. You know, I'm targeting some type of liquidity or looking to facilitate a pullback, not just shooting once price breaks an area. And again, like that approach, you can make money doing that. I know people do that, but yeah, stuff like this happens. I mean, it just tells me we're gonna come back tomorrow. Again, another day, another opportunity. Didn't take a loss today. Can't be mad at that. You know, you really can't. Still on a win streak. And again, DAX could end up flipping here and coming down. I'm going to give it like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We'll see what happens. Yesterday's trade kind of came later, like 15 minutes, I think. 15, 20 minutes into open. But I think what price is doing now is just possibly coming down, filling in the gap that was created during open to come higher. But if price were to just totally disrespect that, then that tells me that we could stick around a little bit longer to wait to get into these sells, because price is most likely going to come down to an area of liquidity. And again, you know where that would be, most likely Asia lows, possibly these lows. But by then I'm either at break even or I'm just content with profits and pulling out again, because stop loss can be adjusted from here. Right now it would be massive. I'd hope price wouldn't sell all the way off from here, but we'll see. Bottoms don't top leaderboards. What? Favorite model? What do you mean by model? What are you talking? What type of model? It's a very strong bearish candle, but like I said, I think price is just filling in this gap. If we were to just bottom wick from here, then that's crazy. But I'm also on the trigger ready for sells. I just don't want to see price come that far down in this candle. That one would be a red flag in itself, seeing the candle that big. And then two, it would just be a horrible stop loss. And I'm hoping to see another candle print top wick, and then we can have a little bit more accurate of a stop at some type of structural high rather than all the way up here. UK 100 may flip too, but I'm also thinking we're filling in this gap from open to run higher. And again, we could see that. So, but DAX is looking pretty strong coming down right now. They both are. I just don't want price to run these lows. No, don't do it. I don't have an entry for this unless we run this. I might shoot. Fuck me, bro. It better not. I want it to reject here. I really do. I really, really do. I want to shoot. I like it, but at the same fucking time, no, I want to see this big of a candle break that area. Even if this candle were to break this area, I don't think I'm getting in yet. I think I would wait for the next candle print to get in. But I really don't want to see this happen. UK 100's doing, like I said, it may do, and that's just filling in that gap that was created from that first opening candle to then run higher. But again, UK 100 can run higher, and DAX can definitely still sell off. We've seen it multiple times. It doesn't happen all the time, but it still happens. So, all right, we need to, price needs to give me 1 minute. 1 minute, I need to stutter for 1 minute. Hopefully not too bad, but I watch you on full volume, bro. Crazy. Of course you do. But I'd like to see this next candle create a decent top wick because once it came back down, then I can at least have a comfortable stop. Maybe even if it was half of this, it'd be nice, you know. Again, this full stop still isn't too bad. We'd still run the 1-1 all the way down to Asia lows, but that's if price were to get down to Asia lows. All right, I think price stuttered enough. We're good. It was kind of stressing me. Did not want to see a break at. I'm not in. Not in just yet, but I'm willing to shoot once price breaks. I can't lie to you guys. I'm in. Fuck it. I'm shooting, guys. Massive stop. It is what it is. We're shooting lows. If we lose, we lose. I think price is bound to continue to sell. We disrespect. I would expect price to have respected that gap if it were to continue higher. So let's shoot. UK 100 may end up shooting down too, but stops would be horrible here, guys. Stops would be rancid. I can't lie to you. Not saying I don't think I'm getting UK 100. Stops would be all the way up here. And again, like, yeah, price can definitely run all the way down. But I'm comfortable here. I like this. DAX is looking good. Let's just hope price keeps running. UK 100's looking good, guys. If you want to enter too, I may even enter a small position on another account, but I don't think I am. I think we'll see what DAX does. I'm just in DAX right now, guys. I'm not in UK 100. But I'm not saying UK 100 can't also fall along with DAX. DAX is looking beautiful, guys. Wow. Again, I'm probably going to move to break even at these lows, guys. Even though we still have a gap and we could end up getting taken out. Again, these lows are still pretty strong lows, so let's keep that in mind, guys. Okay. But it's not there yet. So and again, I still think price does have room to continue to sell off into Asia lows. But I think price is definitely bound to stutter here. If you're entering UK 100, again, I'm going to kind of stay away. I'll just play with DAX right now. If you're going to enter UK 100, if you already did, again, price could just be stuttering here. This is why I would have recommended a big stop loss because, again, expect prices to stutter a little bit. Price may slow down these next couple minutes, but then we usually see some volume pick back up within the 20 and 30 minute time. So once I get to this low, I'm moving to break even. You guys can definitely take partials if you want to. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm at break even. I'm at break even on DAX, guys. Break even. And again, the reason is I just want to see price either sell off. If we get a massive reaction here and we do get taken out, okay, so be it. But again, I'm fine with that. Fine with that. That could happen. We've seen that happen last week where price ran up, took me out of break even, and then continued to run down. And again, I'm not saying I didn't necessarily learn from that, but I still think I took a good approach because I know price can definitely flip from here and just completely run the opposite way. UK 100 is looking good, guys, too, as well. Again, guys, I'm at break even here, so we'll see what happens. Again, I'm expecting price to totally flip here on the daily within these next couple candles and create that bottom wick. I'm just hoping that price does not come back into that area of break even beforehand. We'll see this next candle. Hopefully we just get that massive sell off and that massive push in volume. So then we can call it a W day and just kind of chill out and see what UK 100 does. Again, I'm not in UK 100, just kind of watching it, but I'll definitely watch it with you guys after we win here. We already won here. I mean, I'm at break even, so I call it a win technically, no matter what happens at the end of the day. But I do think we're going to win, and I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. You guys can hold a little bit longer. Hell yeah, Chew. I love that. UK 100's running too, guys. I love that. Guys, look at what Chew said. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And again, that's what I'm here for, guys. I'm serious. I kid you not. I'm just here to be a second set of eyes. I'm here to give you guys guidance. If we have the same analysis, again, I support you coming in here with your own plan. If we have the same analysis, majority of the time, great. We're going to make money together. Nothing better than that. If we have a different bias, okay, that's also fine. Stick with yours. I'll stick with mine. Sometimes I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, okay, perfect. I'll learn from it. If you're wrong, okay, perfect. Learn from it. See where I came from. See what my analysis was. And then see if there's anything you missed that could have helped you on your analysis, right? And again, I mean, we've been running it up consistently, guys. This is just textbook stuff. How much did I make? I only made I think this one was like 500. Wasn't that much. Didn't risk that much. Not bad, though. Not bad. Beautiful. Again, quick little move. Can't be mad at that. And UK 100's running as well. Amazing. Again, I'll stick around with you guys. Already caught a winner here. Such a great call here and only 35 people within. I know. Guys, we've been running it the fuck up. I can't lie to you. Win after win after win. And yes, there's an occasional loss, but it's part of the game. Actually been fucking killing it, guys. I kid you not. One day there'll be 1,000 people in here putting that into the universe now. I'm telling you guys, but people here now, again, you guys are OGs. Take advantage of this. Again, like even Chu said, just here to be a second set of eyes. I'm really big on psychology. I teach all the students in Luca's mentorship because I do teach in there. I teach them all. Just again, psychology is one of the biggest things in trading. But again, other aspects come into play too. So, but a lot of people funneled out. They thought there was going to be a no trade day, and then about to call 2 bangers. Already caught 1 trade and seeing if you guys run this UK 100 trade up again. I think price is bound to sell a little bit on UK 100, a little bit more into that equilibrium. And if you are in this trade, I would move to break even once that equilibrium was hit. Again, price can't stutter from here. What gave you the bearish bias? Let's go over it. Let's go over it. So if we go into, let's go into DAX first. Oh, fuck. Let's go into DAX. So DAX was sitting up here. We just filled in this gap. So we had this gap previous day that price came up into and filled during Asia. And then once we filled that right there gave me a sell bias. Not only that, price has been bearish the last couple of days. I've been expecting it. And I've actually told you guys at the start of the week that I think price will be bearish this week. I can't talk right now. Not only that, we don't have a bottom wick. So with us not having a bottom wick, price majority of the time will come down and create that bottom wick. So again, price on the daily was just screaming bearish, bearish, bearish. Not only that, if we come down to the 5-minute, we can see we've already manipulated Tokyo highs. Therefore, we can expect price, if we get that bearish reaction, we can expect price to run and manipulate these lows. Why? Because this is the next area of liquidity. I'm not saying this is the only area of liquidity. Again, we have liquidity here, we have liquidity here, we have liquidity everywhere, but this is just a big area of liquidity with a lot of orders sitting behind it. And you can see that visually. If you guys don't know, again, one, you can see the impulse in price. That means there's orders sitting down here. That means your stop loss is sitting down here. People are moving to break even. So what is price going to do? It's going to push price down to sweep those orders and push price back up. So from here, we could see price react in a bullish manner. So we could also see DAX. I mean, we could see UK 100 follow with it. I'm not saying they necessarily move based off of each other, but sometimes you'll see them move in a similar direction. Again, we kind of saw that today where we both push bullish at the start and then completely sold off. But again, I still think price could run lower just to create that bottom wick on the daily. And again, UK 100, if we come to the daily time frame, it wasn't looking as good, but one thing I did notice is we're taking some pretty major liquidity at these highs on the daily, and I expect price to possibly react off of that. And we kind of got that. Not only that, on the hourly, we just created a bullish leg, or just broke this high. So again, you can also expect, and I told you guys at the beginning, you can expect price to possibly facilitate a pullback. Again, you never know when a pullback's going to happen, but that's where lower time frame comes in, and you can catch signs where it's like this. Again, same idea as DAX. We've already manipulated Asia highs. We've already took sell side liquidity. What's next? Buy side liquidity. So what is price going to do? Possibly it's going to push down and take these lows. Even if it doesn't, I think price could just be facilitating a pullback into these lower discount levels, then to push higher. Again, we'll see. We're going to monitor price. I'm already in and out of the market. If you're here, I'd probably be at break even, just how DAX is reacting. But again, I think price is bound to push slower just a little bit more. I can't say that for sure, but you know, at least on UK 100, DAX has already done what it needed to do, and that's why I'm out of my trade. Took lows. That's all it needs to do. Simple as that. And again, that's why, like, someone came in chat the other day and was talking about, like, why don't I go for, or like, why am I content with 101s? And again, I told you guys, because one, majority of these moves are 101s, and two, well, that's pretty much why. A majority of the trades are 101 because we're just looking for these short little pushes of volume, even if they're even if they're short-term sells or short-term buys, where we're just seeing a small move. All we need is that little 101, and then we're out. We're in and out. We're just catching that move into this area of liquidity. Boom. Simple. Appreciate the W. Hell yeah, Big Mike. Appreciate you joining up. Such a great call here. And oh yeah, I already read that. W Banger, think cartoony. Simple, got something out of it, thanks. Huh? It is simple, if that's what you're saying. It's super simple bias. It's simple, but again, simple works. It doesn't have to be super complicated. If you guys see something being replicated over and over and over again in the markets, again, you can make a system off of that. Again, you're still going to need data and see how things work. And again, I still get data to this day, no matter what. And even off these trades, I'm going to get data. Even though I won over here, what's my data going to be? Okay, yes, it was a beautiful trade, but it originally reacted bullish, and I didn't expect that. But it still ended up playing out, actually formed another liquidity sweep, which actually was favorable for me. And as price came down, we swept Tokyo lows. And once again, as soon as we swept this area of liquidity, we see an instant reaction from it. So what is that? So going forward, I know now for a fact I need to be making sure that I'm either at break even or I'm out at these areas of liquidity, because majority of the time there's some type of reaction off of these areas, even if they're not long term, and even if they don't necessarily flip and reverse the trend, there's still a reaction of some point, of some sort. Thank you, Jocko. Going on hauls today, like holidays? Huh? What do you mean? Oh yeah, I'm glad you made money. I'm glad you backed out. I hope everybody made money today. If you didn't take the trade, that's fine. Again, I'll be back tomorrow. When streak continues, of course. Let's keep running it up. I mean, I didn't really got much else to say other than fire day. Fire. But again, sales look good off the rip. That bullish reaction did get me a little bit, not necessarily nervous, but instantly, and again, I'd always do this, instantly made me flip my bias. Not necessarily saying I was looking to take buys, but again, playing what the market gives me. The market doesn't give me what I want. It is what it is. It eventually did, thankfully, and boom. Do you have a premium group? No, not right now, not yet. And when you mean like premium group, if it's just like a Discord, no, I have a free Discord. If you guys want to join my free Discord, I send like Forex trade ideas in here. Again, I haven't really been trading Forex too much, but I also send breakdowns. Like today's breakdown, I'll post into here as well. So if you guys want to join that, of course, Hold on. Why the fuck is it hidden? There's streamer mode on. That's my Discord if you guys want to join. Again, it's we got a really good community in there. There's yeah, a lot of killers in there. And I mean that in like a not actual bang bang killers, but you know. But again, I send forks, I send a weekly outlook, I send a bunch of stuff in there. Super cool. All free. Just trying to give back, help the community again with the live streams. That's why I do them as well. But UK 100 ended up running up, guys, as you can see. So if you did end up taking that, let's see how price plays. But I did tell you might want to be at break even just because of how DAX is reacting. Again, I'm not saying it always happens, but a lot of times you will see DAX react, or if one pair is sweeping a major area liquidity, one's not, usually you see a similar reaction, even if one pair has not made it to its liquidity yet. I'm just saying it's based off data. I see it all the time. If you don't want to take my word for it, it's okay. Get your own data. Again, data. You'll see stuff just watching. But thanks for the live stream and sharing your experience. Bigger struck free live trading every day. Of course. Thank you, Chris. Yeah. Every single day. I love it. Love helping. Again, I'm just kind of in my own world, just doing my own thing, doing my own trading. And again, I support anyone just coming in here, coming in with your own plan, and just kind of using me as a second analysis, second opinion. And hopefully we can, you know, make some money together. And we've been doing great, but, you know, we're still going to kill. We're still going to go into the rest of the year just killing it. I was telling Luca today, there should be no reason why I'm not live for the rest of the year. Unless some crazy shit happens. But even if I got to fucking contact a club owner when I'm with Luca and be like, hey, look, I need to set up streaming, set up upstairs for 30 minutes to catch a quick banger. I got to do what I got to do. I mean, it's streaming every single day. Well, except for the weekends. You guys know. A lot of shooters in there. Yes, sir. See you, Manana. See you, Chewy. Yo, Seth. What's up, bro? It's popping. Again, I'm not in this, guys. I'm just kind of watching price play out right now. But if you guys just joined, caught a banger here. Beautiful trade. Again, I still think UK 100 can run too. So if you still have stops open, don't think that price still can't run. What we're probably doing now is just coming in, filling in this gap, or inefficient price, and then looking to continue to sell off. But we'll see. Chris John, killing it every day. We are, dude. We have been killing it. You know it. If you guys been here, you guys know it. GG. You got multiple TPs? Nah, just one. Nah, one and done. We out. Quick move, just real quick, 101. Was gonna take UK 100, but I was already in DAX, so I'm just fine with DAX. Sometimes I'll take two trades, sometimes I won't, but I still think UK 100 is bound to sell. I'm fine. I'm content. I'm chilling with this. So on a win streak right now. So hopefully we kind of run up the whole week, but you guys know how it goes. Thursday into Friday, we'll you know, take it a little bit slower. Same thing with DAX, guys. I think DAX still can sell off too. Could just be coming up, filling in these gaps before price then decides to continue to run and sell off. But Seth, honestly, it's majority 1-1. I'm not saying there's some times where like I'll keep a runner and be at break even, but that's very rarely. I'm usually content, especially in situations like this where we're sitting at these Asia lows. I think there's a higher possibility that price could just flip at this area and run up all the way up here rather than continue to sell off. But if my bias was a lot stronger on the higher time frames for price to continue to sell off, which again, it is pretty strong on the higher time frames. Again, I'm expecting the daily candle to entirely make a flip and make that bottom wick. So I could say holding could have been a possibility in this case, but I would already be hit out at break even. And again, you know, so sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. I'm majority 1-1. Realistically, majority, because I just need these quick moves, just looking for a quick push in volume right at London open into some area of liquidity. Super simple. Was the Asia high at the top of the pullback? Huh? Was the Asia high at the top of the pullback? Oh, no, Asia high was over here. So this is Tokyo high, this is Asia high. So Asia high got manipulated, got ran through. And again, knowing that sell side was already taken, or yeah, sell side was already taken, sell side liquidity, I knew that if price were to break down with some decent volume at open, it should come down and take buy side now. Yeah, Tokyo, Asia, same thing. Or at least for me. But again, price is looking good for sales. UK 100's looking fire, guys. Like what? 2 bangers called. Love this. Running it up as always. Last week was amazing. Amazing start to the month. Absolutely fucking amazing start to the month. I told you guys this was going to be a way better month than last month. Told you guys. But with that being said, another beautiful, amazing win. I think I'm out of here, guys. You're all amazing. Again, I tell you guys that all the time because you guys are. Seriously, thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the support. I'll see you guys tomorrow again for most likely another one. You guys know how we do it. We win. But occasional loss, it's fine. That's why I say be here every day. You never know what's going to happen. Jocko, thank you for sticking around. You're amazing. I know you made amazing. I can't talk. I know you made some money today. Have a great night, bro. Yes, that's you too, bro. I appreciate you hopping in here. You're amazing too, Nicks. Thank you, Rice Ninja. I appreciate you saying that. Guys, UK 100 selling off as well. If you were in this trade, now that we're coming into equilibrium, I would be a little bit more hesitant as far as we'd be moving to break even, just because we could really flip from there. But, you know, Ninja, what'd you say? I didn't get to read in time. Great, bro. Ahmed, again, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. W's in chat. Thank you.